Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for stopping by. I'm Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on the couch. Good morning.
We are.
Good morning, everyone.
How was everybody's week? I had a good week. And,
You did?
Kind of busy and everything.
Uh-huh.
And last night, let me just put it up here. I was able to go to this event here at our school.
Yes.
You know, I was the lead janitor.
Yes.
At the event, and yeah, it was a really good time. Tim Tebow throws on this event, and it's for the special needs
kids.
over 18. They have a ball for them, and I worked it, and it was a great event, and a lot of people volunteer, okay?
Yes, they do.
And so while one person was in an Air Force uniform, and so I went over and talked to her. I was like, hey, where Tinker Air Force Base? I go, I was at Tinker Air Force Base too, So we got talking, and then her son was there, and I'm going to guess around 13. Don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of around 13. And I went, oh, hi. And then he put a good old grip on me, and I already liked the kid already.
Yes.
Or young man. I'm going to say young man.
You like a good handshake.
Boy, he sunk it in there good. Yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm already liking this young man.
Yes.
And so I got talking to him, and he was like,
all into the news.
Yeah, he does his own research, man. he was dropping knowledge on me, So I'm just saying, if more young people turned off the tube and started doing their own research on what's going on in the world, this world, especially America, would be a much better place. Very impressed with the young man, and very, very smart. All right, that's what I did last night. And do you got anything else, just through the week that you want to talk about?
No.
Okay, we'd like to just start off. And, I wanted to say, I don't know what's going on, but MT Homestead, great friends, right?
Yeah.
And, Mike's a big fella, he's got the guns, and he's just a big man. And you know what his nickname is?
What?
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. And, he's been in the news a lot here lately. All I hear is like Big Mike might be being put in to become president.
No, that's that's a different Big Mike.
Who are you talking about?
It's a different Big Mike.
It's a different Big Mike? Okay, well, all I hear is Big Mike this, Big Mike might be doing this. They might be putting Big Mike in. That's all I hear out there. I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
All right.
And you want to get out to the news?
We can get out to the news. This week, things started moving and shaking this week.
Again, we got only an hour to try.
Yeah, I know.
To get through all the matter. There's so many signs and symbol and actions, and both sides playing the game and everything. Right. Oh my gosh, it's getting. I told you, 2024.
Oh, do you want to start with Nikki Haley?
Oh, what about her now? Oh,
that she ran in Nevada.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know if you have.
Because I don't have a slide.
You don't have a slide. Okay,
no.
So
let's start with that.
For some reason, as we know, our guy, Mr. T, was not allowed on the ballot, right, or something, whatever, They're already starting their shenanigans, trying to mess around with the picking people process. See, we got to be safer. I can't come out and say it. And they're already trying to put him, in jail and everything else. Whatever. But so he's not on the ballot
in Nevada.
And Nikki Haley loses to none of the above. Like I like to say,
she lost to nobody.
That we don't want anybody underneath here to choose from. 60% to she got 30%. So, the Mr. T crowd showed up in droves to send a message.
Yes.
That you can't even win to nobody.
Right.
And it was very embarrassing.
It was
for her.
I'm
so
sure.
I don't know how she's going to talk.
That as
she's going to be like, "Oh yeah, I just raked up and I won."
Yes.
No, you didn't. All right.
No.
That's all going on in there.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Let's get out to the
slideshow.
slideshow.
We got lots of Grammys stuff.
Oh my gosh!
To start out with.
Yeah.
And then we have lots of Biden stuff.
If you're
to finish up with.
If you're lucky, my Miley Cyrus impression will be working good. Sometimes it's I nail it, and then sometimes I try it.
Yeah.
And then I don't nail it. So we'll give it a shot here.
Okay. All right. So there was two themes.
I'll tell you what I thought about it, but go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. There was two themes going on.
All right.
And one of those themes was everybody foreign, like not American.
Yeah.
At the Grammys.
Absolutely.
So
yes.
They had this like performance that did like African music. You know.
Right.
So there was a whole theme of not America going on. Do you want to talk about the other theme that was going on at the Grammys?
Yeah. If I go back out to me.
It was not a safe place for who to be.
A man.
A man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
it was the year of the woman.
The one artist started singing, and these ninjas.
I know. I have a slide on that.
And it looked like the one lady was laughing, but the other lady at the table was like,
I know.
Because this lady's just whipping these metal swords around. Now, I'm sure they're not sharp. Maybe. Allegedly. I don't know.
They're props.
Man, these women, they just started bypassing the ladies up there dancing on the stage. And they just started annihilating all the men on stage. You know?
Yeah.
And then I was surprised they didn't jump out in the audience and just go around slaying all the men.
I know, I don't know.
Out in the audience, but
there weren't too many men there. It was definitely the year of the woman.
Again, we're not watching it to help with the ratings or anything like that, or getting any entertainment. We're watching it
so that you don't have to.
Listen, part of knowing they're pushing in the world today is you have to watch what they're doing and the messages that they're sending out. So one thing, woman power. Okay? Women power was big on there.
Women power.
And, good for that,
Yeah.
Women, I got nothing
I'm
wrong
not against women.
Yeah, no. It's like, but they don't want any men, man.
No, they don't need any men.
Miley
Cyrus.
We'll
let you know that she don't need a man.
Let me see if I got. And then they did, and then they didn't, then they mighta, then they should. Is that pretty good?
Pretty good. It's all right.
Well, I'm at the Grammys, and then my hair's all
I
wild.
want a Grammy.
Okay, whatever. That's terrible. I'm not on today. All right.
You're not on today.
Whatever.
All right.
So Miley Cyrus, she's doing it with herself. I don't want to, we got young people.
She can send flowers to herself.
She doesn't need men. And then afterwards, she's like, in her interview afterwards, she's like, women power,
Yes,
again.
Yes. Women power.
And we know how Mr. Biden.
Yeah.
How he's been doing lately here.
Well, we're going to get into that too.
We already told you, go back, not our live, but just 2 videos ago, and we said the switcheroo is in. We knew this a long time ago. I knew this basically whenever he got into office, that sooner or later they were going to, well, the switcheroo is in full force, and it's probably going to be a woman because of what they're
pushing.
And it might be
Big Mike. Which sounds like a guy's name.
Wait. Allegedly a woman.
Yes.
So they're pushing women, but that devil, he's the best deceiver out there.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just leave it at that. So, who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying.
I agree with TJ. Miley looked very nice at the Grammys.
I'm not gonna.
She whipped herself. She was. I was
tattoos though. I'm not a tattoo guy. I like a.
She's been doing some working out on her legs.
Yeah, I mean,
she looked good.
The tattoos don't do it for me. I'm sorry. If you're a woman that has a tattoo, that's great. It's just not my bag. I like, an all natural. Girl. That's all. Okay. I got sidetracked. So Miley Cyrus, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Oh, and then, did you put in any of the symbolisms from the Saturn god and all that stuff?
Well, we can talk about it. I have just
all I'm saying.
The slides from their performance.
Right. And if you want to get in depth, go over and watch one of his last lives or videos of a lot more lives and videos like us. Donut Factory.
Yes.
He'll break it all down, all the evil symbolism going on in there, and what's coming up in the Super Bowl too.
Yes, we'll get into that too. All right, so okay,
Oh
so
my gosh,
Travis
yeah.
Scott, we had Travis Scott there, and he performed. He was one of the few men that they let
Oh
perform.
my gosh, the one guy that had a concert where
Yeah,
like
people
were getting smashed, and he was in what
mhm.
is that called? Whenever they mess with your voice with that funny, he can't. I mean, they do it to make people that don't sound too good. It's some kind of vocal thing, and he's just standing over top watching people get smashed, and
Yeah.
it didn't say, "Hey, stop!"
Yeah.
Everybody back off. He's like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Anyway.
He's doing weird stuff.
So he did a performance, and at the end of that performance, he's like smashing these folding chairs on
Oh
the
my
stage.
God.
I don't even know what that was
He did not
about.
like
The
chair.
folding chairs, and they
Or-
were cheap folding chairs too.
He didn't. Oh my,
I didn't.
and whatever was on stage, he did not like. And I'm sure it's
Yeah.
a portal coming out of the ground or something
Probably.
like that.
I don't know. Who knows what's going on?
And they had, I always say all these, and so Travis Scott always
auto-tune. Somebody said
auto-tune. Yes, auto-tune. And they always have the portal now. Do you notice that?
they did have a
At
portal.
the round
They
thing.
did have the portal.
They all
where
go
they
in
came
it
out.
and out of it. His concert, he always has, they all got a round portal. Portal. They're pushing this portal thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to, work their magic to get evil to come out. That's my opinion. Will it work? Now, the good man upstairs, he'll be like, you're going to mess around with that evil stuff.
Yeah, we just
And I'm
watched
coming back.
being contained just so that we knew what their agenda was.
Absolutely. See, because you got to know, if you watch these things, you'll know, like, hey, what kind of spirit
Or how bad was it?
what kind of spirit cooking are they doing, right?
Right.
To whip up some earthquake somewhere or something. And secondly, what they're pushing, their agenda. It's just watch it.
Yes. All right, so
the more
keep
you
going.
do your own research, the more you know what all this is about. And so I got to do my own research.
Yes. All right, so that was the beginning of his performance. Keep going. That was we're gonna have a lot,
Oh
and
my,
it's. I
just
mean, there was fire everywhere in
Just
all these
doom and
performances.
gloom.
Yeah. There was.
Oh
the
my
chairs.
gosh.
And then we had this lady, and she comes out there, and she has this cane with
and
this kind of weird
She's
thing,
putting
and
a
she's
spell on
tapping-
everybody, boy.
She's tapping the cane while she's singing and everything, and
And then
and
she
she's
got
sitting in the
pentagrams.
chair.
She got pentagrams all over her.
Yeah. But she's tapping this
Yeah,
cane
listen
in
to
a very
me.
odd way. I think she was keeping the beat, but who
And
knows
what's
what
funny
she
is
was
she
doing.
sang the song, and then whenever they, were talking to her, it's like she couldn't even talk. So like she whipped up, while she was doing her spell thing, she was able to pull it off.
Right.
Just fine. So
Yeah.
weird stuff. I'm telling you. I mean, her outfit was weird. There's symbology all over her. And then the whole tapping the weird cane with the fox head. I don't know. That's
So in this person,
bizarre.
Mandy Carly.
Yeah.
She introduced her. So keep going.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
there was a portal right
Yeah,
there.
there's a portion of the portal.
They came out of the portal
Yeah,
when they did
They
the
go in, they go
awards.
out, they just come back and forth through the portal.
Yeah. So that was that. And then
Yeah,
we
she
had
can't
this girl.
She can't
And she
sing.
sang a song for the Barbie movie, which I didn't go see.
Yeah.
But that song was bad.
It's
I mean, I'm sorry. And she won a Grammy for it.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, but that song was bad. I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, what happened to like everybody was kung fu fighting or something? Funny. Just like, and the days go by, water flowing under it. At least you could understand it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I'm sure there's symbolism and all that too.
Yeah.
I just didn't know it, but music sucks nowadays.
It does.
It sucks.
All right. So Jay-Z, he got the humanitarian kind of award for his impact, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he went up there and he said some interesting things while he was up there about people not being nominated that should have been and people winning that shouldn't have been. So maybe he's in the know of the agenda that they're
He had
pushing.
his daughter up there instead of
he
his
did.
wife, and you got the black and white symbology going on, the checkerboard, thing going on, and he also was like,
YMCA.
I don't know, they're the ones that put on the halftime show every year
Yes, at
too.
the
They
Super Bowl.
direct it and produce it and put on a whale of a demonic show over there,
Yeah.
which we'll watch, take a hit for you tonight, and figure out what's
Tomorrow.
going. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
I keep
tomorrow.
telling you it's tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, it feels like Sunday.
It's not Sunday. It's Saturday.
All right, but we'll keep an eye on that for you too. But,
okay.
he's a.
But
I
yeah,
don't know, He kind of busted on Taylor Swift.
What did he say about
He said, you know, my wife has had so many hits, yet never the album of the year.
Oh.
And Taylor Swift has had, I don't know, 4 now or something. She's a record breaking. And,
record breaking.
I don't know, whatever. Get into the numbers on that. I won't bore you. Go watch Donut Factory.
She won her 13th.
Yeah, her 13th. Grammy. There's 13, 13, 13. The 58th Super Bowl, 5 plus 8 is 13.
Yeah, and
blah,
that's
blah,
her
blah.
favorite number.
And, you know, and they're honing it at the Death Star, you know.
It's
all,
yeah.
their
We'll
symbology is crazy.
We'll get into
all right,
it.
we'll get into it.
We'll get into that. Okay.
I don't want to go down and make people think I'm just
all right, skip this. I don't know.
Illuminati breakdown channel.
No,
we're the
not.
news.
We're the news.
But part of the news is
knowing what they're pushing.
Yeah,
for
the
political,
symbolism that goes on in this stuff. That
go
people
to the
don't
next
see.
one. I don't have anything to say about
They
this.
just go, wow, the Grammys were kooky last.
They were really kooky. Go to the next one. I don't have anything to say.
Do you have the
about
dumpster fire?
Go to the next one.
All right.
Okay, there's Taylor getting an award, and the MC of the event was originally from South Africa. So another not American at the Grammys.
And she had her midnight, you know, thing.
She did. I'll show that.
You know,
she had a watch on her neck, and it was set to midnight.
Call me kooky, crazy, but when is the witching hour, Debbie?
Midnight. Midnight.
I'm just saying. I'm not, you know, I just look at the symbolism and what it is, and they say, no, Mark. You're crazy. It has nothing to do with that. Okay, sure, fine.
Sure. Okay, so go to the next one.
And
she's all in the news. Okay, then we have this girl who was not also from a different country, I believe, but her song was Vampire.
Oh my gosh.
First, somehow she had fake blood on her, and she's smearing it all over her. And then blood just comes out of the back of the scene.
And what did I warn you about last week?
Debbie,
what did I warn you about last week?
I have no idea.
That they're not going to be wearing wholesome dresses
and
singing gospel
songs. And they weren't. They were not.
They're not because they're the other side, okay? If they were neutral, we'd have a little bit of wholesome along with a bunch of gruesome. But it was all not wholesome.
No, it was not wholesome. Yeah.
And it was a safe bet. Whenever
it was, but it was worse than I thought.
It was.
It was bad,
and especially if you know the
symbolism,
like the Saturn, you know, hexagram
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. It's all back in what the people, you know, worshipped back in the day. The evil people.
Okay, so Miley Cyrus, there she is. She's looking really good, but she can send flowers to herself. Now, the song itself was one of the better songs sung at the Super Bowl, and she did a great job, and I'm not bashing her at all.
The girl can sing.
Yeah.
She's one of the only ones I can understand.
Yes. Yeah.
And she's easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
And just, if she would have just stuck to, like, Achy Breaky Heart, you know? Just fun country music.
Dad.
Well, I know, but I mean, there's nothing. Just don't understand. You know, that song was his only hit, and then he had to get his daughter into the, you know, so he could be in the spotlight more, and that's just sad. You know, and this poor girl's been through who knows what. You know, working for Disney and everybody else. I'm sorry, Miley. You know, you can always come back.
Yeah,
come back and. You know.
Yeah, who knows what these people. There's the midnight on Taylor's neck.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we know it's her. We know it's her song.
Album. It's her album.
Yeah, there's symbolism behind all this.
Yes. All right, keep going. There's the lady that sang that Barbie song when she sang it.
I mean,
and the song was called "What Was I Made For." But it just wasn't.
Was she trying to be grandma?
I have no idea. But I didn't see the Barbie movie.
I don't know.
Maybe somebody can fill me in, but I did not see
it was terrible.
The Barbie movie.
If you have that, you can get a Grammy.
Yes.
With that crap.
Yeah. All right, keep going. Maybe I could sing. Okay, so here's the ninjas.
Yeah, let's get this.
So here's the ninjas.
Okay.
And they're beating up all the guys on stage.
Oh man, they were just slaughtering them down, man.
Yeah. So, and it had kind of like a riot vibe to it with some dumpsters on fire. And
was that the same one?
Yeah.
The dumpster,
Yeah.
Start out with like riot dumpster fires. That's why I titled this one.
Yeah.
The Grammys were a dumpster fire. Literally. Because they had a dumpster fire. So it's, all
lots of fire.
Get ready for election. That what they said there was get ready for an election year.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And they're just getting you ready to say,
absolutely.
Dumpster fires are get your marshmallows and go out there. It's a normal event.
Yeah.
It's just something we do nowadays.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to get into our brain.
No, that's not Kiss. That's actually a lady singing right there, DJ. That was a lady. It wasn't Kiss.
There's only like how many men
I don't have anything to say about this.
We fell asleep before.
2 to 3, 4 maybe men that sang.
I don't know. We fell asleep before Billy Joel.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He hasn't written anything for like 3 decades, and he put out a song. It was probably crap, but I didn't stay up. I'm not a big Billy Joel. He had a couple, and this probably doesn't work because it'll cancel out my whistling.
Yeah.
But he had the Piano Man, and I mean his old stuff was okay, but that whole Living in Allentown, oh my gosh, I hate that song. I mean, it's just not even good music.
So then the first guy, it was the only country performer.
Oh my
gosh, they let him sing, but they had him sing
a woman's
song, and the woman was there with him.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
good lyrics.
It's a good song.
A good song.
It's a good song.
And she actually, sings.
Yeah,
incredible.
Yeah.
She's got a great voice and a good song, right? Now, I don't know it's probably, this lady had a bad childhood and, wanted to just get away from it.
Get out of it.
So, I didn't see anything too horrible with
No,
I'm sure it was a
fact
man that made it rough for her, right?
The only fact that I want to point out on this is this was the first man that got to perform there, but he was singing a lady's song with the lady.
Yeah. Remember, the man did not write this song. A woman did.
And she was performing with him. So the first performance that night was this lady who, again, is not an American. And she had the cube, and that was where
they're pushing the cube a lot here.
That
lately.
was where the pentagram was, where she laid in the...
Yeah. You might see a cube at the Super Bowl.
You might.
Yeah, at the halftime show.
Yeah.
Cubes are in right now. It's symbolism. Do your own research. Blah, blah, blah.
Keep going.
All right.
Okay, again, he's from South Africa, and somebody said he's a anti-conservative. So
I'm sure,
I'm sure everybody in that room
think that's
is
a safe
anti-conservative.
Yeah, they put him on the comedy show.
Yeah,
and he ran. I think he's not there anymore, but whatever. He's not pro-American.
Yeah,
probably.
No, not at all. Okay, so let's get into the real news. Okay.
Oh, finally.
Well,
okay, good. All right.
And I think I still have some slides from the Grammys.
This was the biggest. We should have started with this.
Well, no, I wanted to do the
in
Grammys
order.
Was
Chronicle order. Okay.
Was earlier in the week. Man. So Tucker had a interview with Putin, and mostly Putin came down on the CIA a lot.
Again.
And how they blew up the pipeline, and how there is another pipeline that they could be using, but they're refusing to use.
He's, pretty much saying do your own research.
Right.
Too. But I'm not a Putin fan, like I say,
Yeah, we're not on Putin's side.
I can understand why they did what I did this way before this.
And they talked a lot about NATO.
We've talked to I think Ukraine is just a huge money laundering system, so we send all our tax money over there.
Right.
Am I right? Do we? Like, we're all probably over $200 billion.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
We just send it over there.
Uh-huh.
And, who goes
nice
to visit
clean.
there? Pelosi?
Yeah.
To have their secret meetings because they can't text or anything, so they got to go in person.
Yeah.
Like all the big wigs, McCain back in the day, Obama back in the day, they all went over there. They all, hold on.
Okay.
Let me get to my... It goes over there, and then they kick it on back to...
Yeah, we've talked about that.
To the one world... The people that are running the show actually in the world.
Yes.
Get our money.
Yes.
And we're just working bees, going crazy. I just want my jacuzzi.
I know you want your jacuzzi.
I want my free jacuzzi with my tax dollar.
So this interview dropped on Thursday at 6 p.m., I believe, my local time, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, the special counsel for Biden that was it
the exact same time?
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Released that he wasn't, and pretty soon he was on the TV, and we're going to get into
Yeah,
that
my
too.
gosh.
So, oh my goodness, I must have failed geography because I did not know Mexico.
I'm just pissed
borders
that Mexico won't let
aid
to Gaza Strip.
I know.
Come on, Mexico. Boy,
I didn't know they had anything to do with that.
Sharpest attack.
He is. Keep going. All right. So it says that they're not going to prosecute him because of
his brain damage.
Yes. His mental capacity. Yes. To understand it.
And he got, I am a shark.
So he came out and did a press conference.
Yeah.
And he messed up a lot of facts.
Yeah, but
he got lost with his son's death.
Listen, his one go-to line is which is absurd, is I straightened this country back out. It's going so good because of me. That's all he can say because that's all he can remember.
Right.
Be safe.
Right.
It's like, look at what I've done for this country. Okay.
Yes.
Tell us,
Yeah, well,
why don't you come out and write down, like Trump will, Mr. T, will write down everything, and tell you, what he's done. This guy, tell us, what have you done to make the country? And I'm sure they'll twist the jobs, because everybody lost their job during the CV, right? And they'll twist the income, but inflation is back, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they did, MT. They did. They just keep sending money over there and to Israel and to Ukraine. So much money has gone over to Ukraine. All right. Biden cleared in document case. Report raises concerns about his memory. So.
Do you have anything on the guys who beat up a police officer in New York?
No.
Okay, let me just
okay.
Okay, so these guys beat up a police officer. They're illegal immigrants. Undocumented, whatever you want to call them, right? Beat up a police officer, and then they're released.
Yes.
And as they're being released, they're given the middle finger and stuff like that, just like, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, because they got released.
Yeah. Now, I'm just going to say back, on January, throw in a couple words, 6.
Yeah, those people didn't get released.
They were there.
They were just walking through the Capitol.
Saying, listen, if you let them, people picking process, and let them take, I can't, I'll throw in a couple more steel. Throw in a couple.
We'll just take it down.
Okay, whatever. Okay. You're going to end up with what just happened over there. What's going on in the United States right now. And, they just walk.
Oh, thank you. Lazy Daisy's on top of everything today.
The people were being peaceful. 99.9% of them. And a lot of them are in jail.
Yes.
For a long time.
Yes.
And did absolutely nothing other than maybe walk in, but a lot of them were told to walk in. I don't know. That's a whole nother story. But that's what they warned us would happen.
Yeah.
And they're in jail, and the people that are committing all the crimes are out running around free.
Right.
All right. There you go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
It's a very, the people know, they know, but I'm just saying that's how it's going.
Yeah.
And that's what we told you would go on.
Yeah. All right. So we missed this part at the last when she got her last award, right?
Right.
But see that woman in the back with the black outfit on?
Oh yeah.
She did a song.
She was creepy.
But she did a song on the album with Taylor. That's why Taylor was.
She drug her out.
And she drug her up there on the stage with them, and she was feeling awkward, and
like she produced. I don't know what that was creepy. I mean,
they did a song together.
I know, but it just is weird. The whole.
And they have black and white.
Black and white checkerboard, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's.
They had the whole black and white.
I'm telling you, tomorrow's going to be a. I'm not saying anything is going to happen, there. But sometimes it's them just spirit cooking up something that's going to come here soon. But in the Death Star and all this other crazy stuff.
All right, keep going.
All giant.
Keep going. We're past this. See, she dragged her up on stage by the hand.
I feel bad because Taylor Swift's, good looking woman, right?
Yes.
But then somebody said she's got a horse mouth, And now that somebody says that, that's all I see now. I mean, it ruined it for me. It's like she's got a horse mouth.
Her face seemed a lot rounder when she was younger.
Yeah, she was a lot better looking. Well, we all get old.
Yeah.
That's fine, you know. But yeah, look at the.
But she is an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Taylor
Now,
Swift is
I just ruined it for
and
every.
she doesn't have any tattoos that you see.
Again, I just ruined it for every male out there.
Okay.
Now sees her with a horse mouth.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. We still got lots. Keep going.
Okay.
So we've had enough of that.
Bang,
okay, so the Super Bowl tomorrow, Usher will be doing. He promises to roller skate during the halftime performance.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Anyway, and there he is in his purple outfit. So we got the purple going on. But yes, the halftime show tomorrow will be Usher.
Yeah.
And the Super Bowl is tomorrow. I don't know what time it starts. Anybody know what time it starts?
You got to wonder why these people get this gig. Like, you know, again, remember my good old Super Bowl halftime show is like dogs catching frisbees.
Yeah.
You know, space shuttles launching, eagle flying down. Like a good wholesome family.
Yeah.
You know, chimpanzees, or little monkeys, you know, spider monkeys riding quad runners around and just laughing and having a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Can we just have that? If you look at our old show, you might be able to find my halftime show that I put together. And it was rip roaring good. Okay.
Yeah, she is a billionaire now, so yes. So she can have a horse mouth if she wants to.
That's right.
Yes. So anyway, I think she's attractive. She is. Thank you, MT.
Was MT? Big Mike, what's up, Big Mike? You're in the news a lot. I don't know if he came in early.
I think it was
Listen,
later,
Mike,
after that.
Boy, you're in the news a lot. A lot of moving and shaking. I hear they might put you in for a candidate for the running of the president of the United States.
Yeah.
That's all I hear in the news. Big
Mike.
And he's big. Well, he's got them guns.
Big That's Mike. Not the Big Mike they're talking about. Keep going.
What are you talking about, Debbie?
Stop. Right. Okay, so the Super Bowl is tomorrow.
Yeah.
So keep going.
All right.
So we've talked about that. Okay, so 3 false claims about the handling of misclassified information. So go. All right, so the first one was Biden claimed is not true. The special counsel report says that while some of the classified documents were found in a file cabinet in his home, others were not found in a filing cabinet, and they were badly damaged.
Yeah,
so
sitting in his garage. But again,
right,
we knew he was going to get away with it. I mean, got a 2-tier, judicial system, and that's the way it goes.
And then that they were not classified, but it's unclear how much classification they had.
Not highly classified.
No.
All I know is if I was in the military and if I, let's say, had a server at home that was holding on like somebody else did, or if I did what he did, dude, man, I would never see the light of day again. I'd be in Leavenworth forever.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know, sure, whatever. And I could say, well, my buddy did it and then gave it to me. I still had it. They'd still fry me.
Yeah.
They would fry me.
Keep going. There's one more. Is this the last one? Okay. Biden shared information about the ghostwriter and stuff, but he said he didn't. But So those are the 3 things that Biden said that were not factual in his press release that he did.
It's just like whenever Comey came out and let Hillary Clinton. She did heinous stuff.
Yeah.
He ripped off everything she did wrong, and then but it's not that bad. You know, whatever. You know, we're still gonna let her go. And then they ripped off what he did, and then they said, not that bad.
Yeah. All right. So he did. He came out. He made a statement, and then they started hammering. The press started hammering him about his memory and everything, and then. He was mad because he said that he couldn't remember his son's death date, but he never said his son's death date while he was up there on the stage. He started to say something about having a symbol that he wears for his son, right? And then he lost his train of thought.
Yeah, he was. This is what I like here. I'm going to go for it. Whenever he starts doing this with his tongue,
Yeah.
You know something's going to come. He's like trying to put something together whenever he's doing that, and he thinks it's witty.
Yeah. Well, and then he left the podium only to come back and tell us that Mexico borders Israel.
Yeah.
So that was all after he was finished. He came back to say.
Rumor on the street, and it's all rumors because, you know, each side always does this. You know, they'll say Trump had a tirade, you know, after something or whatever. They said he had a laden, cussed laden, mad after this whole thing went down. Sure. He went back there and he was just livid about how that went down or whatever.
Well, how did he think it was going to go down?
Listen, it's all an act now. He's out. We said the switcheroo. I guarantee it 99.9%. He ain't going to be running for, he's not going to be the one they put up there by the time election season comes.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And people ask him that too. He said, if other people are qualified enough to beat Trump, why aren't you letting them? Why is it got to be you?
That's why I know it's all set up. That was one thing that they asked. I know it's all set up because now the news is against them and everything, right?
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, yeah. And I would love for him to be the guy that Trump runs against.
Yeah.
Mr. T. I would love it. Please don't get him out. But, of course, they are because they have a better chance.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
How they're going to do it, that's going to be fine.
Okay.
That's going to be what? We're going to be talking a show on that coming. How they do the switcheroo.
Okay.
It's going to be fantastic.
King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer. We don't know what type of cancer.
Prostate, I heard.
Did you hear that?
Prostate, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that they didn't release what
I don't know.
But anyway, William will be doing some of the duties that he has.
You know, in my, you know, going in the deep dive, you know, if you do research, you know, who his mother is, you know, and what day he was born on and everything, it's like a whole, you know, they were setting him up to be something big.
Oh.
Maybe the anti or something like that. I don't know. I just allegedly.
Yeah.
You know,
you're speculating.
Just I'm not saying that. I don't even have any. I'm not big on that theory, but man, whenever they start throwing out all the dates and the numbers and everything, you're like, you just start going like, what? No. Then you start. Then you're like, I'll keep an eye on that. Whatever.
All right. I mean, I speculated that it was prostate, but Lila says it is.
Okay, that's what
Lila said it is. Okay.
I heard it too. So if you take Lila and me, that's enough corroboration to say it's prostate cancer.
Okay, so we've talked about this. So yes, his press conference on Thursday night was a train wreck. So about his mental fitness and everything. So we have talked about that. So keep on. Okay. They're talking about his age and his memory. Blah, so, blah, yes. Blah, blah, blah. We talked about that. Okay. Taylor Swift mania.
We knew that before he got into office. That's why it's all. I knew that they get him in there and then they probably switch him out. Way back before he got in.
Yeah. So, Taylor Swift's mania sweeps Tokyo for the sold out concerts with the eye on returning to the Super Bowl. So, yes.
An eye.
One eye. Yeah. An eyes. All eyes, two
on
eyes.
On CBS, which is an all-seeing eye symbol.
It says 2 eyes. There's an S on there.
Is there?
Eyes.
All right, never mind.
Okay. Oh, and now that her tour that she's doing right now is going to be released on Disney Plus. So there's your Disney coming into play.
And somebody says she doesn't wear leotards. I'm like, yes, she does. Because, you know, whenever the kids have outdoor or indoor recess, I always say, I call somebody big. And they tell me who to call. So I'm not pushing her at all. But, you know, all the girls are like, can you call Taylor Swift? I called her and I said, Taylor Swift.
Was busy picking out her
I got through. She took my call. Unbelievable, right?
Right.
And she was even busy picking up her next leotard for her next concert.
Yes.
And she still took time out for me. Outdoor recess. You know?
Yes. But that's what he does at school.
That's how I told her. I go, she was very busy picking out her next leotard.
Yeah.
And then people are like, she doesn't wear cards. You know, with the kids. I'm like, yes, she does. All right, there you go.
Okay, Democrats rally around Biden as reports rise about his age. So again, that's what's all the buzz is now.
And the guy's got a. I really honestly
he's
do
kind of
think
got
he's
that mouth thing
yeah,
going
yeah,
there.
yeah. No, listen to me. I do really believe he's not. But what a good, get out of free jail card.
Yeah.
Is he's going to do all this nefarious stuff, and then they're going to say, just let the old man stay at home. He's
right. He's harmless now.
He's harmless.
Yeah.
So they do all this
sold
nefarious.
us out, but
sold us out, but he gets to live a great life.
Right.
Which he should have been doing years ago. Like just retire, make a lot of money, people,
and then retire,
and then sit on the porch and watch the madness like us. I mean, we're retired now, semi-retired, and we're just sitting back watching all the madness going on, and watching how these. I
keep on.
I'm trying.
Okay. Okay. So now there's talk of invoking the 25th Amendment on him.
We knew this stuff.
Yeah. So
we knew this.
This is where this is going. I think they sent him out on stage on purpose.
Impeachments didn't work.
Right.
All the allegations are just falling apart left and right. I mean, and you probably don't have that. The one lady was sleeping, with another guy that she hired to go after Trump, and it's all coming out. Everything they do is falling apart. They are down to like, okay, we have to run against Mr. T. We have to do the switcheroo. We got to now. And so the word went out a couple months back. Initiate the switcheroo, make it happen. And around May, they say May or August, like after something, whatever. It's going to be later on in the year that they do it, but it'll happen.
All right.
Trust me.
Okay, we're trusting you. Okay, the White House fires back at special counsel. Harris calls descriptions politically motivated. So anyway, again.
Hey, he's the one that talked.
Yeah, I know.
Get it right the first time and drop knowledge on everybody, and then they'll be like, whoa.
Mic drop.
Yeah. And then he walks off, and everybody goes, man, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's fine. But they just hammered him on his memory.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All right, keep going. All right, so here's a map, because I like my maps. This is what beer people will be drinking for the Super Bowl.
What's wrong with Oregon? I'm in Missouri.
So only Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri.
Still Budweiser. So I really don't think we are.
Modelo's a Mexican beer, so
I guess lots of
the Southern.
Yeah.
No, I'm surprised because whatever happened to.
I would have thought we would be cursed.
Yeah, you drank a lot of. You like Yingling. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, I like
Yingling's good beer.
That's a step in your.
I like
neck of the woods.
Just a regular light, not the feather or whatever. But their light beer is good. But come on, I just wish it wasn't as expensive. It's just like I'm a cheap beer. I'm a cheap guy, and what beer is safe to drink that is cheap?
Yeah. Anyway, I like to throw in a map, and I ran across this one, so I threw it in there.
If I had a state, it would be Milwaukee Best Light.
What did we
if I had my own state, I'd be drinking Milwaukee's Best Light.
We used to drink something really cheap a long time ago.
Oh my gosh. Now you're going to make me think. Well,
no.
I know.
Okay, keep going.
All
keep going.
Right.
We got so much. Okay, so then we have talked about the Ukraine war, NATO, Bill Clinton, Elon Musk, Nord Stream pipeline, and more. So that's what they covered. So keep going.
Now you got me thinking. What was?
I don't know.
What was?
I know.
Cheap that we.
And then again, talking about the ghostwriter that Biden. Yeah, he screams at reporters. He was not happy with their questionings that they did at all. So keep going. We've talked about all this. Yeah.
Can I just
keep going?
Look at him? He's making a weird face.
Yeah.
Going.
Just keep going.
If you freeze on anybody, you can get a weird face out of anybody.
Absolutely.
All right, that's it. Clear to the whole world what happened. Yeah, with the Nord Stream pipeline. Are we back to the beginning? No. All right.
Keep going.
Listen, go watch the interview. And basically, again, I'm not trying to, say good, bad, whatever, but what he's trying to do is say why they did what they did. He's allowed to say that, and we can judge him whatever way we want. He's like, listen, we told him not to. NATO has just been growing and growing and growing, and sooner or later we have to say, that's it. That's basically what he was.
And Putin's warning about AI and genetically modified superhumans and Elon Musk microchips, which I don't do that. So I'm not microchipping.
He told Tucker, go back and ask Biden about it, because they had a meeting, right?
Yeah.
And of course, Tucker's going to go back, and of course, he's not going to talk to Tucker.
No.
And I think
he
knows that.
And
go ask your own president, and the
most interesting thing that came out to me was the fact that Putin hasn't talked to Biden in 2 years.
Yeah. No,
that was
there's no lines of communication to Biden.
Right. All right.
Maybe with American,
Keep going. I got carried away.
We got to open up the lines here.
Yeah, open up the lines. We're done. That's everything.
All right.
We're back.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, man. That was a lot. A lot of news.
Real quick here.
So if you want to call in a minute, you can call in and
stand by. I'll get the lines up here.
And talk to us. Tell us what we.
I still got the advertisement on there. Dang it! All right, whatever. Just sorry about that, people, with the little YouTube banter.
Yeah.
I didn't have it last week.
No, you did something and it went away.
All right. Stand by, everybody.
You did do something and it went away. So anyway, he's getting the phone lines up right now, and you can call in, tell us what we missed, tell us what's going on in the wide world of. A lot happened this week. It was not a slack week. Things are heating up.
Back in it here and.
There we go. All right. So anyway.
Lines are
open. You can call in or tell us whatever you want to tell us. We don't care. Tell us whatever. It's
a pretty nice day out there. It looks a little overcast.
I know, TJ. I know. I'm working on it. I got to do that this week.
It wasn't lucky long.
This week, I will get a Christmas card out to you. I promise.
Back in my day, we had a Lion's Head beer in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They didn't filter it. You would see the grains just flying around in there. It was like $3 or $4 for a case back in the day.
Yeah.
So all you had to do was round up. Maybe it was $6 or $4. So all we had to do is, 3 buddies round up $2, and we had a rip roaring good time with the old Lion's Head beer. But it was funny because we'd all shake the can, and all the grains would just come floating around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was good.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all.
College days, I like the beat.
And we almost filled the whole hour with just what has been going on.
Yeah, it's been a crazy.
It has been a crazy.
Stand by.
Call from
Ken Star Lone Cowboy.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
How lonely are you, Ken?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How's your day going?
Well, a little bit chilly.
Oh, is it cold up there? Is he on?
Yeah, he's on the wrong mic again. That's okay.
No, I meant, is he on ours?
You're not on the wrong mic? Okay, you sound fantastic. Keep going. Tell us what you got. Ken?
I'm on the motorcycle.
You're on the motorcycle?
Oh, okay, we got you. I'm trying to boost you up a little bit.
Okay. I've actually got my hand over the microphone because there's a lot of wind and my little thing on the microphone is deteriorated.
Well, we can hear you. It wasn't as good as yours. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Actually, crossing the Missouri River, you guys ought to see this bridge over here they're building.
Oh yeah?
In Missouri, yeah. We're rolling eastbound on I-70, headed to St. Louis, and I just wanted to say hi, and,
What are you going to do in St. Louis?
You'll just have to wait and see,
yeah.
won't you?
Everybody check out Lone Cowboy Adventure here soon. We can say his whole channel on our channel. Lone Cowboy Adventures. And he's going to some event, and you're just going to have to find out, Miss Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah. We were rolling pretty good. It was 30 degrees when we left Kansas City on the bikes.
Oh.
Is Linda
I
happy?
wish I had a lady friend on the. I wish I had a lady friend on the back to keep me warm. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Linda didn't go.
No.
Who's all? You got Mike and Marty?
Just Mike.
Just Mike. All right.
Just Mike. Yeah. And we're just crossing the Missouri right now. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cranes over here.
Wow. So
And,
big.
just talked to a guy at the gas station, and he works for a company that makes those concrete spans, you know, for the bridges.
Right.
And they're making them for this bridge. He says that they're 145,000 pounds a piece.
Gosh.
And 154 foot long, I think he said.
Wow. I bet.
I mean, just imagine that. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm sure if they had the technology that the Egyptians had, they could just mind warp that thing right into place, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. You know. But one point I wanted to say about our unfit you-know-who, Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty safe because I don't think he can remember the codes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does not have the he does not have the football.
Right.
And I really hope that, you know, through all my madness that I look at and everything, that the good guys actually have the football, and that I think around March or April, we're already getting a lot of little dribbles of the truth coming out, but I really think March and April, there's just going to be a plethora of truth coming out here soon. That's just my opinion from what I've been researching. I could be totally wrong, but I think it's going to be a bad year with them, you know, doing their nefarious stuff, but a great year. I think this year is going to be a great year, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, truth would come out eventually within our government and with, you know, certain people or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, listen, y'all have a good day, and we're going to keep on rolling here. We're running about, I don't know if I should say, we're rolling about 80 mile an hour, and we'll be over there in about an hour and a half probably.
All right.
The event doesn't start till 11 o'clock, so it'll be a good time. So
you have a rip-roaring good day, Ken. And say hi to Mike for me.
I've been listening to you guys and everything, so anyway. See you later, Debbie.
Put your hand up right now and wave to Mike for me.
Yeah, I waved at him.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. See you later.
All right. Bye, Ken.
All right, so
Yeah, go check out Lone Cowboy Adventures.
He's doing something today.
He's adventuring.
He's adventuring in the cold.
Yeah.
Not me.
No,
I'm not going to be on a motorcycle.
Linda
at 30.
said no.
Well, she's still recuperating
Well,
from her
she
surgery.
could probably still jump on the bike.
I know.
But I don't blame her. She's got an excuse now for a
Yeah.
while. Oh, you know, Ken, I'd definitely get on that bike, but like I do whenever I pick up paper. Yeah, I try to make the kids feel bad if they drop. They might not be the one that dropped the paper towel on the floor, but I'll go down to reach down and I'm like, oh, don't worry about it, kids. I got it. And I go over there and, oh, my back just went out, and I try to guilt trip the kids. And I think they're on to me now because they used to be like, oh, Mr. Mark, are you okay? Yeah. It just hurts whenever I reach down here and they'll go, I got it. I'll get it, And now they're on to me, though. They think you get hurt way too much.
Good morning, Benson's Speed Shop.
Oh.
Welcome in.
Benson's, hang around a little bit.
You'll
could become a moderator.
Yeah, that's our motto. Only mods here.
It's interesting. Benson's Speed Shop. I'm going to have to look to see if he has or Lazy Days, if they're still in here. If Benson's Speed Shop has a channel, put it out there for everybody. But I'll go check that out after I'm done because it sounds like a channel.
Does sound like. Yeah. So.
Cold Ken. Yep, he is.
He is.
Lila,
We're at the end of it. You'll have
thanks
to.
for coming by.
You'll have to go back and listen. We just covered all the news of the week.
Lila's been in here
early.
already.
No, but Benson's Speed
Benson.
Shop.
Yeah, Benson.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Yeah.
Or watch us at.
We were doing a lot of news, but
Again.
now it's the end of our live, and we're
If you're watching the replay.
Watch
like it says down here,
speed.
watch us at 2 times speed
Because we talk slow.
for a better experience.
Yeah, because we're Oklahomans.
It's
I'm
just
an
funnier
Oklahoman.
too. It's just a lot more entertaining.
It is.
If you watch us at 2 times speed. Obviously, right now you can't.
Right.
It's live.
Mm-hmm. But we talked a lot about the Grammys and about Biden and about his press conference and Putin and all the stuff that's been going on this week. It's been
Crazy
a
news.
busy week this week. So there you go. He posted it.
Oh, thank you, Lazy Days. Best. He's just firing out everybody's channel.
I have
Thank
no
you very
idea
much.
if he used all of his fingers when he waved at Mike. I'm not for sure.
Froze to death.
Oh my goodness!
We
I
used
am
to
not on a mic
I used to
bike
ride my
in the cold.
get on the back of my roommate's bike whenever we worked at the pizza shop in college. Some days it was only 3 miles, and my knees would be frozen. They would be stiff. I couldn't move them. I get off I'm a young pup,
Right.
and I'm like walking like I couldn't get my knees to move because they were frozen. Just going like 3 or 4 miles over to the
Pizza's place.
Yeah, I can't. I know now they have air guards
And they also have heated vest
everything
and everything like that.
As long as you keep the wind off you, you're good. It's called a car, Ken. If you want to keep the wind off you, it's a car. No, I'm just kidding. They love the adventure and the freedom of riding down the road. But I switched out to a car a long time ago. I'm okay with it.
Oh.
I'm old now.
Yeah, we're old. So plus we only go a mile to work.
Yeah,
so it's not
I
far.
could ride a bike or walk.
Yeah, we could walk, but I'm not walking
But
to work.
until
I do 15,000 steps a day.
If the
I don't need
economy
to walk to work.
if the economy keeps going the way it is, we will be walking.
We will be.
to work, which is nice.
It would be nice, but we don't
I'm
have
gonna
to do that
sneeze.
right now. We have 6 vehicles, so we don't have to walk right now. No.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's big news. I forgot one of the biggest news. The farmers over in the economic.
Oh, yes.
They won. They're
Yeah.
good. They're getting their way over there. The farmer protest is working. Hold on, let me get this.
Yes, they are.
Call from
Benson's Speed Shop.
Oh, nice. All right, hold on.
to accept.
Good morning, Bensons. How are you today?
I'm here.
You're still making it through life. How's the now? What do you do at the Benson's Speed Shop?
I've been a spring maker for 30 years now. I've been
Yeah,
building cars since I was 15, and I'm 68 now. So
Nice. I used to have a satellite truck, and it was really heavy. We had generators on it and stuff like that. You had to find yourself a good spring company that could. They'd be like, "You're leaning."
There's springs in so many things you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah, and they're saying we got to put one more on this side, beef you up a little bit, and then you'll be going down the road good. And they'll be like, "Well, your front tires are wearing out because your springs are bad in the back." Who knew? But you guys would figure it out for me all the time.
Oh yeah. Yep. Now I'm fixing to go out and I'm working on my 47 Chevrolet right now to get ready for the power tour. So get out and tour around in that. So.
Very nice.
But I thought I'd tell you guys, I watch you guys quite a lot. I just don't comment very much.
Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate that. And what's nice is, I don't know, it's just interesting. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I would like to have an old vehicle with points and condensers in this day, with just, the carburetor, points and condensers, something I can still work on. My goodness, these cars are, and I think it's on purpose. I think it is. They make them so we can't fix them. That's what they're doing.
Last year, they tried to put a bill through that anything after 2028, I think it was, or 2030, would have to have remote shutdown.
Yes.
Yes. 25.
And that got killed off.
Did they finally?
The only thing that's going to run after an EMP is older stuff.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you don't have a computer in it, you're good.
Right.
Yes.
So I like
use a little solar, charge a battery up, and you can fire it up, and you're gone.
I'm thinking, getting I would like a anywhere from like a 68 or 72 Ford or Chevy truck or something like that would be
right.
the way to go, I think. Just to have an extra one just sitting around ready to go.
Well, mine start at 23 and go up from there. So, so yeah. All right, gentlemen, guys, you guys have a great time. Enjoy your show.
Oh,
I'll catch back up with you sometime.
All right, sounds
Thank you
great.
so
and
much.
you're a moderator now.
And
so
what's your first name?
Jeff.
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 Okay, that's Benson's. I can call you by your name. Jeff, thank you very much for the call.
Yeah.
And
have a good
guys,
day.
You all have fun.
All right, you too. Yeah.
All right.
Time's about up.
It is up.
Yeah, the spring guy. Listen, my front tires were wearing funny, right?
Yes.
And I'm like, and I noticed that my back end, does lean one way a little bit. And then I went to the spring shop and I'm like, oh, it's definitely that front wheel is cupping on the right side because you need more spring and beef that up on the left side in the back. I'm like,
because you had a lot of weight.
oh my gosh, yeah.
And
you find a good spring guy, you're in business, man.
Yeah.
They'll whip it up. I didn't like airbags.
Yeah.
Because people would say, oh, just put an airbag system, it'll level. Those things go bad all the time. It might be a smidge comfortable ride, maybe, right? But those dang airbags blow out and are more of a headache than anything else on the planet. You get yourself a good spring guy and you fix it that way. Okay, that's all.
All right, so
let's get out of here.
TJ says that his first car was FJ Holden. Look it up.
Okay, we'll look it up.
All right,
very interesting.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming in here, and it's been fun. There was lots of news.
Yeah, crazy.
Lots of news.
Sorry we did the Grammy stuff a lot, but that's what we do. We don't look in to see what they're pushing, and men are out. Women are out, and there you go.
Okay, so until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.